Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's do today's market recap and talk about what we see moving forward and what we did today in the live trading room. It's about 1:45 here, Central Standard Time. Got about an hour left in the markets, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I see going into the close and what I can see possibly moving forward with the remainder of the time here. So, going into tomorrow. So, anyways. Start here with the S&P. We were having a nice little bounce here, guys. We had a nice pullback. We still got these fibs drawn. Came right back to that 50% retracement. Right back to them previous swing highs. Right back. Just a very technical market right now. Got a very good bounce. And as we talked last Friday when the market was trading way down here, and I said, hey, if we can get a rally into the close, I will continue into Monday with a bullish mentality. So if you watched the video from last Friday, you'll see exactly what I did today. And that's what I did. I basically took the pop that we had on Friday into the close, and I just carried it over into today's trading. And we'll take a look at some of the trades taken today. Took 2 on the Russell, 1 on the S&P. If I pull this S&P up here, here's a 233 tick chart, a little bit smaller time frame. But we can get a pretty good idea of what we're looking at here. As the market was trading to the upside here, let me explain. Let me pull up a 5-minute as well. We were trading in kind of a sideways fashion right at the open. We waited and waited, seeing if this thing could roll over and close the gap. It was not able to do that. So then it popped up and then double topped here. And as it came down, it broke through, which was actually the R1, as you can see here. That is the R1. And as it pushed up, that's when we finally got our pullback, our entry. Pulled back right there. We had a nice little pop to the upside after that, and we were able to take some pretty good profits there on the S&P. But that's the only S&P trade that I actually took today. The other 2 were in the Russell. I will show you that. One being a gap play, and I will kind of explain my rules for trading gaps as well. But moving forward, I am going to be watching this 5-minute for the next hour. I'm going to see if we can get another pop here into the close. If that's the case, you know what I'm going to be looking for tomorrow. I'm going to be looking for further upside opportunity. If we decide to get a little bit of a pullback, I could see us pulling back to these moving averages tomorrow morning and then possibly looking for a bounce. So a couple different scenarios here with the S&P. But right out of the gate here, I'm going to look and I'm going to see if we can get a rally into the close. If that's the case, I'm going to come in tomorrow with a bullish mentality. If we kind of chop sideways or pull back a little bit into the close, I'm going to be able to maybe sit on my hands and wait for it to pull back, maybe test some of this support, and then get another bounce back to the upside. Either way, I'm bullish on the market, and that's what I'm going to be looking for. Now let's peek over at the Russell. Same thing with the Russell, except the fact that we are trading a little bit more neutral on the Russell. You look at yesterday's, which is Friday's previous day's high, previous day's low. We're trading right at them previous day's highs right here. So Russell is a lot like the S&P. In order for me to get encouragement going into tomorrow, I need to see this thing get a little pop here into the close, get up above them previous day's highs, and just get a little bit of a pop to the upside here. So I will be bullish going into tomorrow's trading session. If not, I will also look for it to pull back and test some of these moving averages. Maybe test the today's low somewhere in here, and then look for a bounce tomorrow. Now, I said I would talk to you about the gap play. I only trade in the direction of the gap for the first 15 minutes of the day. I will only trade in the direction of the gap for the first 15 minutes of the day. So in this situation here, the market opened up, let's just say, I don't know, plus $7. Until that closes, I will not trade to the upside in the first 15 minutes. So it's kind of a hardened rule that I have. First 15 minutes of the day, trade towards the gap. If the gap fills, then it's all bets are off. You can trade whichever way you want. But in this situation here, we were rolling over. We were up quite a bit, like $7 on the market. So as we got a setup here for my entries, I got short here. Took really nice profits out here before it actually got a bounce. So that was a gap play. But the rules are I only trade in the direction. I fade the gap. So I look to close the gap for the first 15 minutes. After the first 15 minutes of the trading day, all bets are off. And I just go ahead and I trade in the direction of the momentum. And then just to touch base, I did say I had 3 trades. So here's the other Russell trade. Like the S&P, We were trading sideways, sideways, sideways. We didn't have a break here. We finally got a break above some resistance. That resistance came through right here. We had all kinds of resistance here. So once it was able to break through that resistance, pulled back, I took an opportunity to the long side. Took a little bit of profit out of that as well. As the market continued to trade up. So that was it today. Not a lot of trading. Still got 3 trades, one real nice winner and a couple smaller winners, but still some good trading, disciplined trading. But the markets are so light on volume nowadays that we got to be disciplined. Got to understand that the type of markets, and they may take a little bit longer to form. Rather than getting in and getting a nice profit real quick, it may take, I mean, depending on how long you trade. I mean, I'm usually like a 2 to 5 minute trader. It's taken at least 5 minutes for us to have some of these positions work out. So be a little bit more patient with the markets. Watch your internals, watch your indicators, make sure you're trading in the direction of the momentum, and you should be just fine even with this low volume. But I'm kind of trying to encourage everybody because we are getting into the fall. Here in a couple weeks, maybe in a week, markets are going to start picking up. Volume's going to start picking up. All the kids are going back to school. Vacations are over. People are getting back at the computers in front of the markets. Volume's going to pick up. So get disciplined, get patient, get your plan figured out. That way you can go into the fall and have a really good fall. So that's just my encouragement for now. So get your plans straightened out, get your exit rules straightened out, so you can go into the fall with some really good trading habits and be prepared and know exactly what you're going to do while you're in the market. So that's all I got to say to you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.